Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Pads that one. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Times it nicely.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Nicholson, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
A few moves made in the field.
Nicholson from the press box end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicely played.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler's end.
End of the over. The Spirit are none for 26. Coming into the attack from the University end. Middle that one, great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Afridi, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Edged. Unplayable.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Just about time that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Well placed. Should get a single. Edge. Amazing delivery. And taken. Superb delivery.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Singh comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Nortje takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Doesn't beat the infield.
Nortje shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. What a ball! That's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper's end.
A couple on offer here. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. There's a run here, surely.
Seemingly wanting to keep the strike. That would have been a simple single.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward. Really attack the stumps.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper! No!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Spirit are 5 for 65. Nicholson from the press box end.
Some adjustments to the field.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Keeper's in.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep, yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Beaten on the drive.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
9 runs added there. The Spirit are 5 for 74.
Yep, yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Gone. It's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Van der Dussen, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Massive edge. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Gone! Fine catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need. There'll be runs here.
Keeper's end.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
And with that, they're off the mark. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Spirit are 8 for 85. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep. Ball is there.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. they'll get at least one.
No!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep. No!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 4 off it. The Spirit are 8 for 89.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Ballers in.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yep. Yep.
The Hurricanes found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Ball in.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep. Keeper. Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Your power.
Nicked it. Loud appeal. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Yep. Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Drives and misses everything. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Picks the gap perfectly.
No!
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Over. The Spirit are 9 for 114. Ferguson, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Ball is aimed. No!
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep. Keepers!
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep. No!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. No, no, no!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Ball in.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
4 runs added in the over. The Spirit are 9 for 118.
Yep. Keepers in. Yep.
Huge edge.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keepers in. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Ferguson from the university end.
Yep. No.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Good shot. Found the gap.
All is in. No.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keepers.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. No.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Beautiful slow delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Ferguson has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Nicholson into the attack now from the press box end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.